Hurricane Dolphin squad in just a moment. Watching here on Cruden, here comes, of course, got Mastermind's logo still for these boys. Need some updated photos eventually.
Yeah, well, that's what they came with when we took their photos. So.
That's right.
Looking very snappy. But first pistol round here, and it's a big push through Ivy. This is very interesting.
Certainly is. The push on now. Bomb coming out towards the A-bomb site. It's going to be Nighthawk watching for it. He's turned away here. And Nighthawk picks up Cruden. Iron sitting to the side. Bomb will be planted. And that's going to be a great push here from the Hurricane Dolphin squad to take the site. Reed getting Aries and Iron. Strax will find Dans with the Glock. And we're left with RVZ coming through spawn. Looking for one. Going to get it. But he's smoked out the side of the Hurricane Dolphin squad, aware of his position now, knows that he's back towards CT spawn, and they will be prepared and looking to hold on to this bomb site for the win.
An incredibly clean round coming through from the Dolphin squad. Nice shot from Herbs there, but not going to get too much more. Strax taking him down from heaven, and beautiful first round there. Completely off guard that would have been. I have not seen a pistol round like that for a while.
No, and look, Hurricane Dolphin squad did well to get onto the site. Came through Ivy real hard, like you said. Whole team snacking through there and managed to get the bomb plant down. 1-0 scoreline to start us off. Hurricane Dolphin squad leading train. They have slightly brought up here, as expected. Mac 10s for Skull and for Jinx. We've got the UMP on Nighthawk. Strax with the 2 frags from the last round, picking up the AK and the Galil here for Reed.
Yeah, good buy investing into here. They're not going to go through once again. They did send Dans up to check out Ivy, but they're not going to go for the same strat once again. Don't want to lose this one. Really important round for the T's just to hold.
Certainly is. They want to get those picks, get some entries, and then secure a site here. We are seeing Iron. He did push up next to the carriages, waiting for the push. Didn't come. And Aries playing down in Pop Dog, waiting for someone to drop down this ladder straight into his CZ. It's going to be the nade from Strax. Now Molotov out. And they're going to be looking for B up in halls. Will be met by Cruden, though. And RVZ, there's Strax, takes down Cruden. Not going to be finding a second yet. Nighthawk picks up Aries. RVZ pushing. Strax moves just at the right time. Spots Iron, gets the wall bang, but he's taken down by RVZ on the push. He's now got an AK. 2v3. Jinx playing electrical. RVZ's going to take him down as well. 2v2. It's Skull and Reed against RVZ and Dans. Bomb still not planted. Skull from the back of the site. Going to be picking up the frag on Dans. 1v2 now. RVZ playing on B site. Looking for Con. Reed going to be getting the plant at the end of the carriage here on the site.
That almost fell apart for Hurricane Dolphin squad, but almost. What was it? 3-on-3 for a little bit there. Those CZ's very, very dangerous.
Went to 2v2 as well with the AK pickup from RVZ, but weren't able to get the flip on that one. Weren't able to turn that advantage against the Dolphins.
Or recover any weapons.
That's right. Everyone taken out there. Does mean 2-0 for the scoreline.
Interesting little thing up.
Great to see After Effects on the screen. Yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, cool.
Cool. Got that down. We've got the players back in here. They're not going to. Corvidae aren't going to really be able to purchase up here. They've got 2.4k coming in, and they're really going to need at least 4.4 each. So they could buy a couple bits of utility here, but that's about it. Maybe you could get a CZ onto like Herbs, but that's about it.
I think that is. And looking at the way that these rounds have been playing, they're probably going to full save here. Look to take this into the next round and buy up in round number 4. The Dolphin squad, 2 AKs this time. MP7 for Jinx. And we're going to see Skull on the Mac 10 again against unarmored opponents, which of course is the whole Corvidae side. He will be dealing plenty of damage at close quarters. He's going to be pushing up here. Great hops. RVZ watching for it, waiting for the push. And he's been baited out here by the shots and Skull. RVZ going to drop down onto the site, so they at least know there's one on B.
Certainly right. He's making a lot of noise as well. Just trying to freak him out. Did sort of stabilize that position, but back to the site he goes. Hurricane Dolphin squad still, once again, not really wanting to push too much. They know they've got the advantage here of weapons, so not too worried about it. But again, they can't lose this round, otherwise they're going to be low.
Absolutely. Iron was down on the side. It's now Skull up top. Looking for RBZ, who is playing at the back. We're going to move around to Con. And he's waiting for a push from the Dolphin squad onto A site as he rotates. Iron still now on B, waiting for Skull to push him. Not going to happen just yet. Here comes the flash. Strax flash out, and he will pick up Iron as they push out onto the site. Skull playing up top, and that's the site for the Dolphin squad.
Yeah, certainly right. Only 4 players, or all the 4 players from Corvidae over on the A site. They're going to know that it's over there. They'll mount a retake because they have nothing to save here, and it's not going to go too well. It's going to be some cash farming for Skull here with his Mac 10, and the last 3 players from Corvidae, they, I don't know, looking for exits. I would say, because they can't really mount a retake. Nothing to save, as said. No armor, no utility to even save. So they can push aggressive here for some picks, but they are not hitting these shots here. Jinx is doing some work, but still hasn't taken him down. Pre-firing the angle, but they're not there.
Skull on the push, though, from Ivy. He picks up 1. He gets Cruden as well. We're left with Ares being hunted down here. He gets picked up by Jinx. The submachine guns doing work. Skull picked up 3 in that round and starts off round number 4 with 8.8k loaded. And I'm not sure if he's actually going to be buying here or not. I don't think he's going to swap.
I think he'll go for a bonus here. Ares has brought up a lot of utility here, opting for only a FAMAS, which I do not mind. Definitely good to get in there with a bit more utility. It's used up as the T side streams through main and get absolutely wrecked here. Corvidae finding their way in this game, but getting brought back. Only 1 player remains for the T side here. Corvidae might get on the board.
Reed doing phenomenal works. Found 2. Looks for a 3rd on Cruden, but Cruden from heaven will find the frag. Corvidae win the round. They get their first back. And it was that initial push from the Hurricane Dolphin squad that I think ruined it for them. They got me grinded, to say the least. That was a dolphin sausage coming out onto the site there.
Dolphin sausage?
Yeah, you ever seen sausages get made? And they pack the meat into the sleeve? That was what that was.
Okay. Was it high mercury, low mercury?
Low mercury.
Low mercury, okay. So it's not bad for you, at least.
Not bad for you. It was a good sausage. We're talking healthy.
It was good for Corvidae. The birds picked them apart.
That's right.
Ares now on the UMP here. Not going for up all the way for the FAMAS this time, but they do have a reasonable amount of utility. Hurricane Dolphin squad, of course, having money after winning the first 3, and especially with bomb plants in all of them.
Bomb plants getting them that extra money.
So they have gone for the AWP onto Strax. They sent 2 up to Ivy now. They haven't sent anyone up to Ivy since that first round.
And the only man guarding it's Iron as well, playing at the back.
Right at the back there. Got 3. Looking around for information. I think they do have Nighthawk down drop there. But Ares going to pick up the first kill.
Not pushing to grab that AWP yet. They retreat back towards B with Dance playing up in the hole.
You can hear him too. Iron. No one's going to get out there, but Corvidae pick up 2. And only 2 remain for the Hurricane Dolphin squad. Trying to get this back in their favour. The bombs all the way back at spawn almost.
And that's Dan's picking up Reed. Iron looking for Jinx here. But it'll be Dan's that find... Oh, it is Dan's that finds him as well. Picking up the final 2 kills for round number 5. And the scoreline sitting 3-2 for the Dolphins. A lot of money still on Skull. How do you think they're going to approach this round?
Well, they're going for some pistols here. I don't think they're going to buy too much. I think Skull... There we go. Skull's going to buy, what, 3? And Nighthawk's bought his own deagle there, but Skull's bought up 4 of the pistols. I don't mind that at all, because they really need to save up. If they get a bomb plant in and lose the round, they're going to get the 2.2, so that'll at least get them up to sort of your AK full armor range.
Right. That'll look good for round number 7, if they manage to at least get the plant down. Ares spraying at Pop Dog through the smoke just in case anyone's looking to push him. Reed, hearing that, obviously not going to be moving through there. Another smoke to cover it. Strax playing here at main. Irons missed the shot. Strax will fall down to Ares, though, who gets that bang just through the hut. Cruden finding Nighthawk. from the side over on B. Jinx playing up in the holes, waiting to go down the ramp. No, looking for upper. And we're back in a stalemate.
Yeah, Hurricane Dolphin squad not really wanting to push into the site, even though they're not hugely equipped, opting to try and find some picks, and it's not working out at all. They haven't done a single point of damage. They now come out onto the site. Ares has 2 to deal with. They get him down with a deagle. But everyone's dropping, and it's 3 apiece.
Certainly is. Everybody on the side of Corvidae picking up a kill in that round. And the scores are tied. Corvidae with the advantage here, but we are, as predicted, going to see the AK's armor and utility coming out from Dolphin squad into round number 7.
Yeah, they get the almost full utility coming through as well. Lots of flashes to work with now. They haven't had a lot of utility in those 3 rounds that they've lost there, so might be able to get something going out here. They're sending 1 up to Ivy this time. Just waiting for an aggressive push at this stage from a CT. It's not going to happen. Ares and Corvidae will do some work up behind the B site there. So Hurricane Dolphin squad not in a good position for this round at all.
Not at all. Great picks covering each other up that ramp on B. This has left the A side open, but Corvidae, knowing this, are rotating back. Option to make sure B was closed off, and then they can rotate through Con to get to A. Dan's heading up the ladder, has been spotted by Jinx. Jinx needs to be careful, aware that someone else is there. Saw the nade come through. And he knows Ares is sitting here. Wasn't sure quite where, but he will find the adjustment on the aim to pick up the kill. RBZ playing Con. Jinx now with the smoke. And that is the plant going down here by Skull. We're left with the 3v3.
I think we got some player cons there as well. So interesting insight, but Hurricane Dolphin squad 3 was 3 on 2. 2 on 2 now, as the bomb has been planted by the Dolphins. Iron trying to get this retake going as he's taken down 1. And he's going to spot the last player there too. Iron picking up the last 2. And the bomb is going to get defused here. So at least a bomb plant came out. After 4 rounds, it's going to get him 3,700 with a little bit of cash in the bank. They didn't fully spend up. They still had about, one player had about a K left. So you are going to be looking at least getting a... Well, they'll get a buy-in.
They will get a buy-in. Moving forward, I think they're going to struggle, obviously, in this round. And Corvidae are on point. They've had a sus of the Dolphins squad.
No, they're not getting a buy-in. They are opting it was just... I think they're opting for some more utility.
I think so, into round number 9 rather than buy now. Corvidae gets the incendiary down, and Nighthawk runs through it, taking the damage and ultimately the death. A push from Jinx. Corvidae able to get 1, 2. Iron picking up Strax. Reed does get the trade back on Corvidae, but Ares will close it out here. The 3K for Corvidae. Ares and Iron picking up 1 each, and that's round number 8 going for Corvidae. Scoreline 5-3.
Another Dolphin sausage coming out there. That was... the Dolphins have looked really good executing onto sites. That's been my preferred method of seeing them take so far of rounds.
Agreed.
When they go a bit slower, they're not establishing themselves in the round with authority. Here we go. We've got a lot of utility coming up for the Dolphins now, and an AWP onto Strax. So they...
legged him. Iron getting that damage out. Strax will survive for as long as he knows how to love. He knows he'll stay alive.
Certainly will, and still very dangerous with that one tap. Oh, Ares sort of missed on the first scan. Didn't spot him, so yeah.
With the flash as well, returned by Iron is the smoke. But that miss as well. Looked at him, looked away. I think it was that panic didn't quite register.
Yeah, just trying to scan really quick. Maybe we only saw the edge of him as well, but
that's right.
Thought he would have had him, but Jinx picks up Iron here, and the Dolphins are at least establishing themselves a lead in a round. It hasn't been quite a while for that.
The aggression from Corvidae to start off the round, and it's been Jinx that's cleaned it up. Dan's playing electrical, waiting for the push from Pop Dog. Not going to get it yet. Nighthawk watching down the ramp here. We are seeing Corvidae rotate Con now. Here he comes. He'll be looking to get to the B site and make sure that's covered. Make sure they're not looking to execute. Nighthawk is going to punish him for it. He goes down. So with the pressure coming out on both sites here now, Tibor, Corvidae are sticking on A, but the bomb's going B.
Yeah, that is a bomb plant down for the HDS. I don't know what the best name we should call this team.
See, I want to go Dolphins, but Hurricanes is also such a great team name. Squads, just, whatever. But it's between the Hurricanes and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
We'll do a coin flip.
Just do do whatever feels right at the time.
Yeah, that's right. Just go with your heart, T-Ball.
That's it. But there's no retake going to be mounted here. Herbs and Dans just want to save these weapons. Not being super hunted just yet. As they go to the back of T spawn. Around victory. They had lost 5 in a row. They will get into it. Didn't lose a player either, so they can at least start to build their economy back up. Not so much a fear of being reset.
Not as much a fear, you're right.
No, I mean, your economy will be reset, but you can still afford a purchase. So they're at least don't have to be too scared about that.
True that.
But you want to win the round anyway. Corvidae going in with a full buy here. 4 players with kits.
Getting ready for that defuse. Ares and Cruden not picking up helmets. But it is the full buy. M4A1S on 3. You got Iron again on the AWP. Let's see how he goes this round. If he doesn't leg Strax, maybe we'll see a different outcome.
Yeah. Maybe just a bit low on that stomach could have changed. Well, if he raised it to the stomach a little bit more, maybe that would have been a different story of a round. And checking the corner as well. So there were some pivotal points within that for the Dolphins to sort of establish a lead there. So Corvidae has looked stronger at the start of rounds. Me, but Hurricanes, or the Dolphins, I'm calling them everything. It's been a while, Judgy. We've been, what, almost 2 months?
Oh, 3.
3?
Oh, no, 2.
No, about mid-December.
Yeah, mid-December to the start of Feb.
Just warming back into it, dusting off the rust.
Warming up those casting muscles.
That's it.
They're a specific muscle.
It is. It is. You're normally good at practicing it anyway. You've got talk all the time.
Yeah, well, because I like the sound of my own voice, right?
Yeah, it's a lovely voice.
Thank you. I'd say the same to you, but that'd be lying.
Oh, lovely.
Got him. Reed with the kill on Herbs. He's going to pick that one up.
Dolphins waiting really late to go into this round, but they're almost getting a free B site. They'll pick up the first one. Here we go. The fight doing some work, but Skull will find his way across to the B site. And from behind, they are checking for Ares, so he goes down. 2 players remaining on Corvidae once again. I think that, well, they should go for this one. It's a 2-on-3, and they do have time, and both players have a kit.
Both players have a kit, but Dan's caught out as he flashes himself on the pop flash in, and that'll be Skull picking him up. Strax on Iron with the shot, again holding up the rear, and the scores are tied at 5 apiece. The Dolphins looking good coming here into round number 11, back on form. I like the way that they've been entering the sites. I've like the way they've been winning these aim duels as well, getting the drop on their opponents.
Yeah, certainly right. So the Dolphins took quite a while to actually move out onto a site there. They only left 30 seconds left in the round. So at least they didn't... Oh, Iron has spotted the player. Throw a HG out. It's not going to connect. And I think he may have just seen Jinx there once again. Nighthawk up on the top of the train. Iron just waiting for Jinx to peek out and get aggressive. So Iron just couldn't get the flick in there. Nighthawk, nice spray. And Jinx finds a player as well. They're just going to leave 2 on the side of Corvidae. And the Hurricane Dolphins are getting themselves back onto the board. They had that win of 5. A string of 5 wins. And since then, it's been all Hurricane Dolphin squad.
And God, Strax, he got that mad shot on Iron as well. So we've seen a lot of dominance coming from the Dolphins here. 5 members of the team still alive. Nobody below 62 HP right now. Nighthawk the lowest on 2 after getting the sprays on top of the trains. And Cruden the last man alive for Corvidae. He's not looking for the defuse. He's looking for the exit. Jinx. He's going to peek here, and he gets Cruden. Cruden baited by the shoulder peek. It's Jinx that will answer back. All 5 members of Corvidae go down. 6-5 scoreline. T-Bor. Round number 12 is upon us, and it's not looking good for Corvidae to finish off this half and round number 12 either.
No, and that's going to mean Corvidae onto a pretty crummy bye here. They have had 3 losses in a row. So they'll be up to 4th loss bonus, 2,900. Should be able to afford next round after only buying CZs. No armor, no kit. But they have to hold off one time. Corvidae is getting aggressive here. Sending 2 players right up from that B site. Hanging out at the top of the ramp. Jinx finds Cruden. over around A main. And these
Skull,
two players...
he's peeking here as well, man. Get ready for this. We're going to see them peek. They'll peek together. I think Skull's... Has he heard footsteps here?
I think he saw them on one of those jiggle peaks. I think he doesn't want to take that fight because it basically puts it down to a 50-50. The CZ from that range is basically a mini AK.
And Skull pulling back, gets one, looks for number 2 on Iron and find that as well. Great comms coming out from Strax, who put the Molotov back. But it's Aries that'll pick up the AK on the push around the corner. Skull goes down, bomb planted here on A, 2v3 in favor of the Dolphins. It's the USP, Aries with an AK. He might look to save this. Strax waited too long on that shot and he's missed Dance. Dance throwing the USP out, will pick up a P250. Strax looking from the back of the site. He's got this covered right now, but they do need to watch for Ivy. Dance could get on the rotate. Not unlikely to win the round here, but could be looking for more exits.
Right here, might be able to get one. It is the P250 against, and hasn't checked the corner either, so he's going to get a nice weapon there. They can take that through into the next round. 2 AKs are going to be very, very helpful.
How are you feeling about them coming out here looking for these, the Dolphins, I should say, looking to clean up Corvidae at the end of these rounds? I mean, there we just saw weapons handed over, AKs picked up. It was a good push by Aries to get the AK off of Skull, I believe. Yeah, well, they on the ladder, but what about that last one with Reed?
They did send that one player out there. I don't mind it too much. They're going to be able to afford to buy anyway. The Aries left with 2.4, so they could have at least made him light on utility. So
true.
So I don't think it'll change too much, especially Hurricane Dolphin squad. They are looking very good right now. So I don't think they're going to be too worried about just one weapon. I think they can get in the flow. Nice nade onto Cruden. Takes a little bit of damage, and now he's going to have to retreat out. He doesn't want to take that fight.
Strax needed to hit that shot, though. Cruden's got information and has been able to back up onto the site. He would have seen at least 2 people there. I'm not sure if he saw all 3.
Still not calling for a rotate. They did push a player up towards drop room a bit more, though, as that's generally the 2 places. They come out onto the B site. Cruden will find one. Trying to get a few other players, but he's going to get just cornered in there, and a bomb plant will go down. That is another plant, 5 in a row for the Dolphins.
Jinx looking for it. He finds Iron from the flash, but Aries will answer back on the trade, and we do have Corvidae looking for the retake on this site. Skull playing a little bit further back in the halls. He's now going to come down towards the ramp. Reed playing on site. Aries is up top. Will get peeked. Dans peeks on Aries here. Looks for the spray, but he's hitting the train. Aries picks up Strax. Reed gets Dans. It's Skull on Aries, and we're left with the 1v1. He's at him, Reed. And there it goes. Reed picks up 2, finishes the round, and the Dolphins will go to 8-5. Reed almost getting taken by that bomb there. But we will tick over into round number 14 before the detonation.
And they are going to... Oh, here we go. We're going for a complete hero, basically. They were just a few bucks short of a purchase. They could have bought M4 armor.
Right.
But that was pretty much it. So they're going for a hero play here with Iron.
Nighthawk will find Cruden. It's the tag found by Strax as well on Aries. Iron does pick up Strax. That's AWP down. Iron playing on the carriages here. Reed does get an off-camera kill on Dance. Aries now pushing Ivy, looking for it, and that's Reed gets another one crisp onto Aries' dome. We're left with the 2v4.
Yeah, Iron's still alive with the AWP there, but he's going to be the only one. It has gone down. They still haven't been able to hold it all, and there's a minute left, so there's no haste from the Hurricane Dolphins squad. They're just slowing it down. Don't want to drop any players. They're going to have... They're basically going to win this round. They don't have to worry too much about weaponry. They've won, what do we got? 5 rounds in a row.
Oh, Iron missed that one. Reed, though, will get the answer. He'll look to pick up this AWP. There we go. And that's brought into round number 15. Last round of the T-side half for the Hurricane Dolphin squad. This, of course, was their map. Corvidae picked CT start. And it's looking good here. The kills, Jinx and Reed leading it on 12, with Skull in third on 10 for the map. So that's a top 3 full of the Dolphins.
Very, very strong half here coming out, especially T-side of train. Generally, CT is regarded.
I like that.
It's a new word.
It's regarded and considered.
At the same time.
I like that. Steep fork.
Well, trying to get aggressive up there on the top of the train towards A main, and is not going to work out here for Corvidae. They've lost Dan's. And that AWP that they stole is coming handy already. I mean, they could have 5 DAC'd if they wanted.
They really could have.
Yeah.
They could have taken our strat and 5-man Negev.
I still don't know why teams don't do that.
I think we both know why teams don't do that.
Yeah.
At least not in CGP competitive.
No, but one time we've got to see it. $2,000 laser beams.
That would be great. Final week, I want to see one team.
Iron is...
Ooh!
I do not know where Nighthawk was watching there.
Iron with a mad flank. He came right down the holes.
Iron sort of peeked out while looking behind that post. So, was a free kill there. And Corvidae, though, they have a round.
They do. Well done. That is the half. 9-6 in favor of the Dolphins. And we'll be right back. And we are back here. This is the Cyber Gamer Premier League for Autumn 2018. And this is the matchup between the Hurricane Dolphins squad and Corvidae. We just saw the Dolphins take out the first half here on Train, their map pick. And they are leading 9-6. We're in the pistol round for the second half. Round number 16. Second half, round number 1. And Tibor, how are you feeling here about the performance of the Dolphins on the T side? Do you think it's going to be enough for them to pull the win away now they're on CT?
I think the pistol round here is obviously going to mean a lot. It could end up basically a tie game at 9-9 if Corvidae take this out. So they could pretty much negate what happened in that previous half. Trades are coming through. The two players had to reload. They're just standing there watching each other. Nothing could happen. Herbs will take him down. So Corvidae in a good spot here. They're going out to the B side. There's only one defending it. In Jinx. He's back. They're sending another player around, but they'll get this bomb plant down.
You may have seen that Molotov thrown. He does pop some shots off. No kills found yet. Jinx does find Cruden now. And we've got Strax and Nighthawk waiting to come through Con. Herbs playing up at the fuel train. We'll see them running on top. And but Jinx goes down. Nighthawk on top. We'll get the frag. Aries playing up the ramp. Tap from Strax. The defuse, the tap, Nighthawk down, and it's 1v1. Dan's and Strax here.
And the Dolphins didn't purchase a kit, so right now, Dan's really with the advantage. He can wait out the time. Oh, he's come up and turned around, takes him down, but he has no kit, and that's going to be the round.
Certainly is. Strax survives, but it's not going to be enough. Flash out to flash the bomb, so the bomb can't shoot him. And Corvidae will take it out. 9-7 scoreline, still in favour of the Dolphins, but Corvidae a good start to the second half.
So they basically opted for the same purchase as they did in their previous pistol round. Skull bought a CZ and a nade. And it's going to work a little bit better on the T side because you don't need a kit.
That's right.
But that right there is why you want a kit.
Yes.
However, it's all a gamble, but in the end, that did not pay off.
I think it was some better positioning needed, and unfortunate as well when we saw Jinx go down. He was pulling out the nade when he was caught down that side. So he was pulling that out, no gun. He was caught off guard by the positioning of Corvidae. That was Herbs as well. Of course, Nighthawk traded that back immediately by playing on top, but still needed to be aware. If we're pushing up towards where the bomb's planted, there's probably people there.
Yeah. Probably people there. But bomb will explode. And Corvidae are in a very good position. You've got a force coming out here from the Dolphin squad. I don't mind this at all. They really don't want Corvidae to get too far out. If they can steal one of those AKs, or anything even, just upgrade those pistols.
And if they can get onto the B site, because Jinx Or prevent the B site push, because Jinx is the only man standing there from the Dolphins. He needs to be careful. If Corvidae push out there, we'll need a quick rotate from the rest of the squad. But this is back to the slow play that we're used to right now, with Corvidae looking for options.
Looking indeed, down to 30 seconds, and A site is where they're going to go, but it's very stacked from the Hurricane Dolphin squad. And a 3-on-3.
Strax picks up 2. He got a lot of damage down, firing into Pop Dog, but it is the push onto the site. Iron low. It's Jinx that'll finish him off. Ares gets the reply onto Skull, but Strax slaps him straight back. Dance pushes now 1v1. Jinx and Dance. Dance with the AK. Jinx needs a clean tap, but Dance has got the aim for it, and Corvidae will take a second round to bring us 8-9.
That got very, very dangerous there. 2-player clutch in the end. Had to come through. Dan saving the day. But
it was good positioning from him down that side as well. He came out, he was lucky enough, classic CSGO timing, to pick up that first. And then the AK versus the Deagle battle.
And that smoke dispelling just at that time, if that hung around for a couple more seconds.
That's it.
I don't think he would have got there, but they made a dent. That just means that Corvidae are going to buy Mac 10s, though.
Ready for this push from Cruden. Mac 10 straight into Jinx's face. Easy B push.
Yes, the B site. The B site's only really been defended by one player so far, so waiting for teams to really try and exploit that. They're still going to get the bomb over there, but they're establishing a lot of control here, taking the player out of connector. And there's a lot, they can take either site now. They've got control of both sides.
They do, but they are pincered in here, so if they manage to go A, or choose to go A, I should say, they will have to contend with Strax down one end and Reed down the other. Strax taps. It's going to be Ares, and Herbs getting the kill on Reed. Strax pushed by Iron here. Iron with the AK. And like a firepower will be the Dolphins undoing. It's a tie game. 9 rounds apiece.
Yeah, so taking that pistol out, get it a tie game. You negate what you lost on the CT side. And now they can be very happy with their position. We're going to get a purchase here. No AWP, but they are into it. Corvidae are hanging on to one of the Mac 10s. They've got full utility and head armor. Dolphin squad, they don't really need the head armor, except against Cruden. That might help him out a bit. As he's gone for the same play, going down the B side. There's still only that one player there. Lots of shots going off, but pretty much just warning shots through the smoke right now. 4 players still at A. Hurricane Dolphin squad, they are sticking to this strat.
Both teams looking to punish any aggression via smokes, but both teams also playing passively around smokes. So they're not going to be taking anyone out here with the spray. Iron is playing into Ivy, moving up. Strax will take down Herbs. We again have the 4 for the Dolphins playing hard on A. Nighthawk is watching in Ivy, aware that the smoke is there. Does have his teammates around here. Cruden with the flash out for the A site. But we're not going to see any commitment to either side yet. Here it is, the drop. And now Corvidae looking for...
They sent one player out. They didn't really have cover for him, and he goes down. That's basically a player lost. Now 3 have to come through. They know that a player's at Ivy. They know that a player has to come through main as well. So they've got the information. Iron taken out 2, though. And back into round. We've got a 2 versus 2 here. Corvidae should be able to pick up another round here, as Jinx is the only one remaining. He's going to have to defuse it, and there's no defuse.
But he does pick up 1. Ares is aware of Jinx's position now. He will have the advantage, but Jinx gets him. He's going to be able to defuse this one without a kit. Plenty of time, and the Dolphins squad managed to push back into the lead again. Jinx finishing that round off with 2 kills, and 24 HP. Got those numbers back to front. That was not good.
It was. I did like the aggressiveness of the T player, just sort of hanging on the bomb, but just didn't come out in the end.
Ares was good sitting there, but damn, Jinx had some crisp aim.
Yeah, and the wide peak as well helps. I don't know. The general line of thinking is go hide yourself. Here for the tap. I mean, you've got heaven you can go to. You can stay under in hell as well. Just hide out a little bit, mate. And you've got the that train down, what is it, second? So, I mean, there's a lot of position you can go, but I do like the aggressiveness as well. So
do I. Something different.
Just didn't pay off.
Try to catch him off guard by playing aggressive.
It. Because he's generally going to assume that he's not standing on the bomb.
Jinx was ready for it, and Iron already taking down Skull this round. In exchange, he's dropped to 31 HP. Reed playing just outside Pop Dog here, and we are going to see the commitment to B. Iron playing on side. No,
completely flashed out.
And Cruden gets the frag on him, pushing down the side. Herbs on the plant. Strax gets Dan's, but Iron will find Reed, and we're left with Strax and Nighthawk here, 2v4. Iron quite tagged, down to 30. Nighthawk now playing in the holes, looking for Iron. He's going to take this quietly. He's going to be behind Iron here. Nighthawk. Easy. And he'll find that one. Iron watching the ladder. Strax will get Cruden, but the weapon switch means he's not prepared for Herbs. Yeah,
there's no kit as well, so he can't really affect this. He's got an AWP. Take it back to T-spawn.
Yep.
He'll get a save out there, but the bomb is going to explode, and that's going to be a tie game back again at 10-10. It was getting away from Corvidae for quite some time, but they're doing a lot better on their T side here. Oh, they've come after him! The bomb! I thought they didn't have that much time to get back there, but they hunted him down. They took it away. That is some good work there.
Aries went hard on the hunt, and unfortunately Nighthawk whiffed the shot. If he hit it, he would have been safe. No one else could have got to him there.
But no, they had the two players pushing up. The two players were very close. I think they still would have had the second player onto him, yeah. Because they stole away the AWP in the end.
They did.
So they had time to actually go pick it up. I think...
I don't know if they got the kill and then push for the AWP.
Yeah, so I don't know if they would have been able to pick it up, but I think they still would have got the kill with the second player. So very aggressive work there, and it's worked out well because now it's only a scout instead of an AWP that they have to deal with.
Those cracks with his aim, if he can hit a headshot, he will prove useful on that scout. Even with body shots, that 75 is going to be doing wonders. As long as he can hit a shot and not get traded in response, he'll be fine.
Yeah, certainly right. Well, were you looking at over 80 for a body hit as well? So, like, if you get a chest.
Jinx with the 1-2, and it's Skull behind Iron that picks up a kill. He'll back out now. Aries looking to watch that spot. Skull picking up the AWP. We've now got Nighthawk on the scout. Reed takes some damage. Jinx gets shot at crossing. Dan's goes down, but Jinx on the peak. That's now 3 for him with the Deagle. We're left with Skull and Jinx. 2v1. Aries on the site here. Skull not quite peeking yet. Aries, the bomb has been dropped. He needs to get to this bomb, so they will be holding. No need to push. Jinx will peek here. He's been spotted by Aries now. I'm not sure if Jinx has seen him.
But Skull's got good position here. Come out, Jinx take me. He had too many players. The crossfires were set up.
4 kills, 4 Deagle headshots from Jinx in round number 21. Crisp aim pays off here. So and Dolphin squad go up another round, 11-10.
They didn't need the AWP in the end.
They did
comes away. They just need a Deagle, the mini AWP. But I was wrong. I was looking at the wrong number. It was 4 body shot. You are correct. It's 74 from fairly close range. So still does quite a lot of damage there.
I think it's 74. Like, that is almost 1 point short of 3/4 HP.
Yeah.
So getting that damage down with the scout, we did see Strax
and then
take a couple of shots.
Your pistols become more effective.
That's right.
At that point, it's not naught, but it's good. And a big fight out of the A side.
Reed flash out, smokes himself away. Seen the push once. Reed now moving into a better position here. Cruden goes down to Reed. Reed pushes back, but Aries on the spray will get the frag. Playing in Pop Dog. It's Iron with Skull and Nighthawk here. Aggression onto the site has paid off for them. We now see Strax pushing. He's looking for one. Iron at the back. Flash out. Jinx playing from Con. Dan's going to be looking for Strax here. Finds him with the P250. Jinx in response. We're left with Iron and Herbs. Jinx on site. Going to look for the smoke. Herbs playing in Pop Dog. And Herbs is going to get him as soon as he drops onto that bomb. Corvidae catch it back up. 11-11.
Tight game here. It is beautiful to watch. I love these up and down matches. Very close from both teams. Really going to sort out sort of as two teams that are very close. And we thought that this would be a close matchup. Certainly coming out that way. 11-11. Hurricane Dolphin squad not with a good buy here. They don't have armor. They do not have a kit at all. They've gone for 2 P250s and one of them has gone down. Aries takes out the player. And they are still looking to press onto the B side. Jinx, who was over at B, is pushed up quite aggressively because they know it's an A hit now. He's going to come around. But low health on all the Corvidae players.
Strax manages to pick up Dan's. He's got 2 so far. Jinx pushing down the ladder. Will be found by Cruden. Cruden now picking up the AK. Strax is in heaven. Going to move down onto the site. Running Con. And back towards B to check it. Cruden will find the frag. Cruden picking up a 3 that round. Full house with Aries getting 2. And Corvidae now takes the lead, 12-11.
Yeah, and team, they were trading wins for quite some time. Back when it was 9-9, they've just traded all the way up to 11-11. Now Corvidae have hit the lead for the first time since back at 5-3.
It's looking good.
So they got themselves back in here. The T-sides are running supreme. There's no kit once again onto the Hurricane Dolphin squad. They have to go on the double eco here, as obviously a lot harder to manage that. Coming out onto the site now, A once again for Corvidae. They make it work once again.
We see the trades come straight through. We're now left with Iron and Aries for Corvidae, Strax and Nighthawk, both with Deagles. Nighthawk already picking up 1 kill, 34 HP down as he looks to defend the A site. So Nighthawk going to rotate towards B. Iron playing on the site with Aries here. Nighthawk looking to get some damage down, doesn't. Aries now getting the plant. Iron finds Nighthawk, and we're left with Strax. He has an AK to compete with Iron and Aries here. And Iron has a hard angle, ready for the cross. Strax doesn't.
But he has to go through, if he goes from behind, which he is as well. Ooh, nice work, but it's only the leg. Strax will live for now, and that's going to prompt him into save mode. So it was enough to at least secure the round.
Enough. Enough to make sure that Corvidae pushed this to 13-11. Strax well safe. And the opposite end of the map, we do see Iron on the push. He's looking for him. He's going to go Ivy. Strax playing on top of the dumpster here. He is safe. Iron will not get an angle. And that is the AK saved for the next round for Strax. Nighthawk picking up an M4. We're going to see the AK traded around.
Double.
And double AWP.
Double. Don't mind the CT train. There's a lot of maps you can actually do double AWPs.
We saw a lot of double AWP last season.
Yeah, but like sort of Mirage double AWP CT as well. That's another main one.
Yep.
But definitely, this is a good map for it. Long angles. Definitely
especially looking at this B side. If they get established on the B side and make sure they hold hard, I mean, you've got ramp and up.
Well, at least they
long
are.
angles. That's all you can do.
Corvidae aren't going to be, but at least they are sort of trying to establish a bit more. They've got 2 players on the B site and 1 over to connector. I mean, you got 2 pretty much connector players.
Dolphin squad?
Dolphin squad.
Yes.
Yes. So, I mean, they're sending more players to B, but it does look like an A hit right now with 2 players Ivy.
Players Ivy, and Nighthawk peeking, gets Herbs, going to peek for another. That's Iron. Oh, just misses. He flicks off him at the last second because of that flash. He will be looking. Caught in the flames now. Cruden gets Strax and Reed. Nighthawk picks up Iron, but Cruden on the response finds a third. Cruden looking for his ace here. Skull picks up Dan's. And we're left with Aries and Cruden against Skull and Jinx. Bomb has been dropped. Aries has picked it up and he's looking to plant now. Skull pushing through Con. Aries going to be flashing out. Cruden watching behind. Jinx picks up Aries. Skull is on the bomb here. We're going to see flash out. Skull looking for him. Cruden moves away at the last second. Skull on the spray, but it's Jinx that picks up the frag with the crossfire here. Jinx getting 2, and he'll get the defuse. And that one is going to be the round for the Dolphins. 13-12. Corvidae still in the lead.
Getting back into it. It was 3 rounds in a row to Corvidae, but again, the close match will continue here. Hurricane Dolphin squad, they are going to... They called for a pause. They're going to do some maths. Some quick maths.
Some quick maths?
Some quick maths. They do have the money for a buy here. They're just not going to be able to get... Oh, Strax should be able to get some utility here, but Nighthawk would be limited on it. There's Corvidae going to call the timeout, as they have a really up and down economy here.
They certainly do. You look at Aries, who's got almost 8, 7.95. Iron up there with him at 5k, but... Yeah.
Cruden started the round with, what, 3-3?
Yeah.
So he's going to buy up armor and utility. He's going to there's an AK on the ground for him there.
Mm-hmm.
Iron looks like he can still purchase up whatever he wants. So they were the ones that had to do the maths in the end. But it's going to be, it'll be pretty much a full buy round against each other, which is good to see at this stage in the match. as Iron has purchased his up. Cruden will pick it off the ground, and we're good. That's why I like the use of timeouts. I think they're not utilised enough.
Yeah.
Personally, I mean, you got 4 for a map.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
You like that? I'm with you on that. Use them when you need. Be liberal in their use. Obviously, don't use the first 4 rounds unless you really need to. But you've essentially, if you really want to split it up, you got 2.5. You could use one every 4 rounds-ish, depending on, of course, map score, and you're still going to have plenty. So we look now for action to happen. Corvidae yet to push. We do have one down Ivy. Nighthawk watching Iron.
You could almost call this round worth 2 as well, because whoever loses, the economy is going to be in the dunny.
Absolutely right.
There is not much money on either side, especially on Corvidae's side.
Iron flashing himself in here. Nighthawk cops it. He's going to hide behind the boxes. Iron waiting for the peek. Seeing him, and he'll get the spray. That barrel does not do Nighthawk justice. Iron with control now in Ivy pushing out towards the site. Cruden finds Skull, but it's Reed that'll get Dan's. Cruden pushing now, looks for Jinx. Jinx gets across. Iron gets Reed. Cruden onto Jinx. And Corvidae just winning the aim battles here. Strax gets Ares, jumps across. Looks for Iron coming from Con. Not going to see him there. Waiting for the smoke to clear. He's the last man standing. If he gets this, it'll be the 1v4 clutch. He does see Cruden. Cruden on the peak. And it's going to be Iron coming through with the information from Cruden. Covers him and gets the frag as he pushes through Con. 14-12 round score here. Corvidae looking to back it up now. As you said, the Dolphins' economy in the trash.
Yeah, that is not looking good as well. They're almost... It's almost at the stage of a... Well, they can't double eco. They have to... They have to just force into the next round. They're still not going to have the best economy at all. You're only looking at under 4... Oh, they should be all right. Like, they should be okay for a half-decent buy. Corvidae definitely in the driver's seat now. One more.
Yes.
They take this round. They go to 15. And then it's going to be Dolphins squad really trying to affect something. So there goes the only weapon that they had as well. 3 players left, and they are just going to pick them off one by one.
Strax and Jinx remaining now 2. They're playing on the side. Jinx towards Con. Gets damage down on a Cruden, but it's only a tag. And it's going to be Dan's fighting Strax. Corvidae push to map point. And they're going to be looking for the win here. Looking to push this to a 16-12. The Dolphin squad, this is their map pick, but I don't think they're going to be able to take this one out. They need 3 rounds in a row to push this to overtime. I believe in them. They could do it, but they have to play every single round on point.
Yeah, certainly right. Now 3 Famises, so it's an okay buy. It's not what they would have liked, but they got absolutely wrecked in that previous round. Just picked off one by one. I mean, you're only going in with USPs, so can't really want too much. I think Corvidae is going to get a bit more aggressive to the B site, as you do see those 2 players pushed up. As general, you're only going to have 2 max on the B site here, which they don't. They've only got the 1, and he goes down. There's B site in complete control. Molly off connector. Strux will get through, but this is going to be really difficult for Hurricane Dolphin squad.
Certainly will. It's still 4v4. Damage taken by the Dolphins. Cruden on the watch looks for Strax, but doesn't manage to hit him. Strax gets the frag. Skull tags Iron down to 8 HP. Herbs playing close. Skull gets the kill. Herbs gets Reed, but Nighthawk on the jump over will take Herbs down. We're left with Ares against the world. 1v3 here. Bomb will be diffused by Nighthawk.
There is no kit as well, so they have to just get onto it. Oh, he's got to win someone. He does have the secondary player there. They needed those 3 players in the end. He went off the bomb.
Yeah, he's got time.
Yeah, he's got about like 1 second in reserve there. That was pretty close. And then again, the danger of not having a kit, but they needed that firepower. They really did.
The thing is as well, they had 3v1. We saw Strax come out of that door up top and get the covering fire to get the kill. Nighthawk got off the bomb just in case, got straight back onto it when he was fine, when he knew Strax was up there to take care of him. That's the start of what the Dolphin squad need to launch here. They need another round, Tibor, and then maybe they're in with a chance of taking this to overtime.
They're certainly right. The money won't be horrible for Corvidae if they do lose this round. Again, they might be on sort of a, instead of a Famous buy, Galil buy. Mostly Iron was a little bit low, but he has the ult here. Not going for the beat. Oh, I think that's the first time as well. There we go. I think that was the first time as well we've actually seen a really good retake onto B. So that's why I thought once they established control of that B, once they got that bomb down, it was just a different Hurricane Dolphin squad that we've seen than we've seen this whole match.
That's right. Well, we haven't seen them have a nice, clean retake of that B site until now. And they've proven they can do it. They just need to do it back-to-back. Or even better, prevent the plant on B altogether. The first kill comes out. Iron again leading with that. Picks up Reed. Nighthawk watching Ivy. No AWP in hand this time. He's got the AK. He'll be looking to use that against Corvidae should they look to push.
That's right. Well, if Corvidae can at least get a bomb plant down here, then they will have a buy into the next, like a pretty much complete buy into the next round. They've got that first pick. The 2 and 2 stack for Hurricane Dolphin squad. They're trying to make some noise down here, but Cruden gets taken out on the B side, so A is where they'll come out. But he's on the site. They're very close here from the top of the train. That was the last one left, and Hurricane Dolphin squad, they hold.
They do, and Strax picking up 3 on top of that carriage is enough to get the Dolphin squad to a potential overtime point here. Corvidae, they take this, they win map 1. Hurricane Dolphin squad, they win this, and they force us to our first overtime in the very first map of the autumn season for 2018.
Looking like a very good season here, Judge.
Oh, it is. I'm liking this matchup.
Certainly right, and Corvidae as well. Last team to get their spot. They had to. They beat out the ex-Riotus in a face-off for the last spot.
They did.
Tainted Minds couldn't join.
Yeah, Tainted Minds, of course, declined their entry, and Corvidae decided, hoi, we're going to fight hard to pick this one up.
But definitely not complaining about it at the moment, as we are getting a treat from Corvidae here in the Hurricane Dolphin squad.
We certainly are. Strax now back on the AWP. We're seeing a couple of Famous here. Jinx and Skull picking those up. Reed putting his M4 to good use. Cruden pushes through the smoke here. Will he be covered? Reed, no, he is not. Dan's picks him up. Iron getting the assist. Dan's pushing on site now. And he'll get the plant. Ares picks up Strax. Nighthawk on the push, but Cruden comes from behind. We're left with Skull and Jinx. 2, no, now 1, now none. And Corvidae will take out the very first map of the autumn season.